guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me Hansika Chauhan and I'm back with a new preparation video, and it's for the subject taxation. I myself was very afraid of this subject, so I'm planning to make a very detailed video on this subject that is regarding the preparation strategy. So watch the video till the end and follow all the pointers for sure. So to begin with, taxation paper is divided into two parts, that is direct tax and indirect tax. Direct tax comes for 60 marks and indirect tax comes for 40 marks. So if you're targeting for exemption in taxation paper, be sure to be 100% prepared in your indirect taxation part, because it will play a very important role in helping you to gain exemption in your subject. So now I will be directly beginning with the important chapters, and you need to follow the order of the chapters I'm telling you to get the results more effective. So let's begin with the important chapters, that is basic concepts, residence and scope of income, deductions, TDS, TCS, advance tax and return on income, set off and carry forward, and after that clubbing. To highlight a point here, no individual questions will be asked from these chapters which I told you, but these chapters altogether will have impact on the overall paper of direct tax, and I can say for approximate it can have an impact of 15 to 20 marks on your direct tax paper. So why not to make sure these 20 marks first, and then we will go for the other income heads, right? So first of all, follow this order, complete these chapters before going to any of the income heads, and I can assure you that it will help you, because these chapters will also form a base for your MCQ preparation. Direct tax MCQs का level hard होता है, and you need to be sure about your basics in order to perform those MCQs. Deductions, TDS, TCS से direct MCQs आते हैं, and moreover the longest question of the direct tax paper that comes for 10 marks, that is of total income, the deduction, TDS and advance tax have a major impact on that question. So as you all know that there is step marking in taxation paper. So if you don't know whole of the question itself, you can attempt the deduction and TDS part and you will be able to score well in your examination. Okay. And then for income heads, you can go in the order in which it's given in your ICM material, that is salary, then house property, then PGBP, then capital gains, and then income from other sources. There's no defined order for the income heads because you have to do all of them, but the chapters on which you have to pay more attention I would like to highlight is PGBP and capital gains. PGBP is a very vast chapter. Do it thoroughly, don't skip any section, and I would suggest you that after going through it once on your own, after reading to it, after learning it, you should revise it through revision videos, because it will be very monotonous for you to go through the 100 pages of that chapter again and again. So go once through it thoroughly, and then go for video revisions and go for latest video revisions. Okay, don't go for the revision videos that had been uploaded 1 year ago or 2 years ago. Matlab, be sure that there is no change in your in your respective chapter, and then you can go for the best revision video you find. But here was a small tip for you. Then for capital gains, usme bhi be sure to go through the chapter thoroughly and don't skip any of the sections here. Then this is all for the income heads part. So here are some pointers. Watch revision videos for taxation paper and be sure to watch the latest revision videos of the respective faculties you are watching. And second point will be, do all the illustrations, all the questions and all the concept from the ICM material itself. Make ICM material your whole soul study mat. Go for the illustrations, attempt these illustrations, and I can assure you your confidence level will boost up for sure. And be sure to do writing practice, because I had been to a situation where I know the answer myself, but I wasn't able to write it because I was not practicing at that time, because I was not doing writing practice at that time. Avoid these type of mistakes. Go for writing practice. And third is that if you are good at learning sections, go for one. It will benefit you during your exams. And here's a big alert for you: don't write wrong section number in your examination. And an important point specifically for taxation paper, टैक्स पेपर में क्वेश्चंस रिपीट नहीं होते हैं because there are amendments year after year and there are plenty of questions that can be framed in taxation subject. so there is no repeating of one. So in order to practice more and more questions, go for ICI material, go for the past RTPs, MTPs, latest RTP, MTP and the past year paper for sure. For taxation, I am suggesting you this, and I am requesting you to do it for sure. Do attempt past year question papers, because that's how you will get idea of what the paper pattern will be, and how will be the difficulty level of the paper, and how the questions are framed in your examination. So that's how you will be getting a very good idea. Do attempt them. And one more point about the taxation paper, that there's a step marking in this paper. So don't skip any question. Attempt it up to the knowledge you know and you have, and it will be beneficial to you. Here's the important part of the taxation paper, that is MCQs, which comes for 30 marks in the whole tax paper. And I would like to highlight here that MCQs are tough. Taxation paper MCQs are tough. So you need to be very well aware of the basic concepts and the chapters I told you in the beginning of the video. Do rewind it, check those series and go through it for sure. And MCQ ka you need to prepare it through the ICI website. ICI website mein there are case scenario based MCQ, there are simple MCQs. Go through them and don't skip any MCQ. Practice them. नीरज अरोरा सर year to year and attempt to attempt practice कराते हैं MCQ questions की. So go for it, watch those videos. It will help you a lot and it will give you an insight about how the MCQ level will be in your examination. So don't skip the MCQ part. It's also very important if you're targeting for exemption, and even if you want to pass an examination, it's important too. And one more point, that while doing the revision from the ICI study material, be sure to mark each and every important point that you are getting from every by solving each and every illustration, because ICI had designed the illustration in such a way that each and every illustration gives out some unique point which you need to focus on. So make sure that you highlight that point over there, and this will help you while you will be going through the ICI MAT in that 1.5 day before your exam. So be sure to do this. So I will sum up all the points here for you. Go through the chapters that I told you first. Second will be do writing practice. Third will be do watch revision videos. Suggested is Neeraj Arora sir. Go through ICI material. Make ICI material your whole soul study mat. Go through all the illustrations. Go through all the questions. Go through all the concepts. That's how you will be 100% sure that you had covered all of your syllabus. Then go for RTP, MTP and your previous attempt question papers. And for taxation subject, it's must. You need to do it. Otherwise, you will not be gaining any confidence, because the more you will practice the questions yourself, the more you will be gaining the confidence. Go for it. And MCQ. Don't skip the MCQ preparation part, because MCQ बहुत tough आते हैं taxation paper के. Go on ICI website, check all the case scenario based MCQ, other MCQs. Learn the section number if you are good at it. Otherwise, ignore it. And only quote it when you are sure about it in your examination sheets. So here were all the pointers for direct tax preparation. Now let's switch over to GST. So guys, let's begin with the indirect tax part here. It comes for 40 marks in the examination, and be sure to at least score 30 to 35 marks in the GST portion. That's how you will be able to score exemption in your upcoming exam. So here are some pointers for the indirect tax paper. First would be don't skip any chapter, because direct tax का paper बहुत hard आता है, and to be 100% sure that you will be attempting the whole of the GST paper, you need to go through all the chapters in thorough detail and don't skip any chapter. That's my first advice to you. Second, for GST preparation, you can go for RTP, MTP, but I would suggest you not to go for them, because I don't know the logic of ICI that why they do so. The type of questions and the level of questions they give in RTP and MTP are at this level, and the level of question that comes in the examination are at this level. So I don't know why there's a mismatch between these both. But for GST preparation, don't go for RTP and MTP. Go for previous year question paper. That's how you will be getting a very clear view, clear and true view that what type of questions will there come in the examination, right? Don't attempt RTP and MTP, because I know बहुत ही ज़्यादा fake scenario create होता है that wow, we are able to attempt whole of the question paper and we will be able to score 30 to 35 marks, but it's not the case. previous attempt के question papers देखो and you will know the reality yourself. And you can comment down it too, because I know there's a very vast difference between the RTP, MTP and the previous attempt question paper. So if you agree with it, please comment down it below. So now I will be telling you the order in which you need to pick the subjects. So I will be starting with the A category chapters, that is basic, supply, valuation, that is value of supply, then input tax credit, time of supply, charge of GST. These were the A category chapters, and the remaining chapters you can do it after completing this chapter first and in the order in which I told you. So guys, that's all for today's video, and I hope that this video will help you in preparing your taxation subject. But be sure to go through all the pointers and follow all the pointers for sure to get more effective results. And it's a very well tested technique. I myself did it and I scored 52 marks in taxation paper. So go for it and let me know in the comment section below what are your suggestions, and I will look forward to it. Bye bye.